I'm faster, I'm more secure than you'll ever be. I'm faster, I'm cheap and my name is XRP. Yeah, I get everybody by surprise with my money. Everybody by surprise, XRP. Everybody by surprise, see it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. I get everybody by surprise with my money. Everybody by surprise, XRP. Everybody by surprise, see it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. Bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked now. Bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked now. Bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked, bank the unbanked now. Bank the unbanked, now bank the unbanked now. Everybody by surprise with my money. Everybody by surprise, XRP. Everybody by surprise, see it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. I get everybody by surprise with my money. Everybody by surprise, XRP. Everybody by surprise, see it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. I'm faster, I'm more secure than you'll ever be. I'm faster, I'm cheap and my name is XRP. I'm faster, I'm more secure than you'll ever be. I'm faster, I'm cheap and my name is XRP. Everybody got surprise with my money. Everybody got surprise. Everybody got surprise. See it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. I get everybody got surprise with my money. Everybody got surprise. XRP. Everybody got surprise. See it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see. I get everybody by surprise with my money. Everybody by surprise. XRP. Everybody by surprise. See it coming. Everybody gotta just wait and see.
Hello everybody, let's get started. I hope everyone is healthy. I have no financial interests and no sponsored links and such, and I will be talking today a little bit about stop loss trading. And let me give you some background of it. Most or some of you might have been getting into crypto somewhere before or around the bull run in 2017. And then we all know prices dropped basically from each and every coin. They dropped like hell. Hundreds of, several times 50%. 100% is a little bit wrong because that would go to zero. But XRP was, I think, around $3 and, as we know, dropped down to 20 cents or less even. And throughout all that time, all in crypto community, on Twitter and on every other social media channel, they always told you to hodl. And today's video I want to show you that hodling basically is not always the best thing you can do. Okay, so let's get started. I have here a worksheet, and in that worksheet I will give you an idea of what could have happened. Let's say you bought at 120 any coin with $10,000. That gave you 8,300 coins. let's say it dropped, I have to check it's a little bit, so it dropped to 120, it dropped to $1, you got pissed and everyone told you to hodl. Had you sold at $1, you would have realized a loss of $1,600 or roughly 20%. If the price, and we all know it did, continued to drop, would have rebought at 80 cents. Incredibly, you would now have 10,400 coins, which is a difference from almost 2,000 coins, even though you had a loss before of 1,600. Would the coin go up to $1 again, you would already make $416 profit. If it would go up to 120, where you bought it initially, you would already have 25% profit. And that's a calculation many don't quite understand, that even in bear markets you can improve your holdings. And it's actually a funny thing, because you sell at $1 and you rebuy at 80 cents. That's 20% cheaper. But if the price goes up to the initial price where you bought, then you have 25% more. And the reason for that is downwards it's 20% from 1 to 80. But upwards from 80 to 1, it's 25%. And that's something most don't quite understand. And I do understand that some of you might not be able to do such trading, such stop loss trading, because there are laws prohibiting you in the first year to do so. At least in Germany and in Austria, I think it's like that. In Switzerland, we don't have any issues with laws regarding crypto, so I can sell and buy as many times as I want. There are two important things a few things. One thing is, you should know when to sell. I, with my trading bot and my manual trades, base my decision on some of those, I think they're called indicators. And if a certain criteria is met, I sell. And then I wait a certain percentage, or my bot waits a certain percentage, and it rebuys. Of course, it could also happen that the price rises again. And for that purpose, you need to have an upper, kind of like a cover, something which cuts off and buys in, even if it's at the loss. Let's say you sell at $1 price you would want to rebuy at 90 cents. Price drops to 95%, but then starts rising again to $1, $1.05, $1.10. And you should, in that example, I'd recommend to buy again at $1 Realize the 10% loss you have, but because you don't know what the price is doing, most or many times when the price rises, it continues to rise. And then it's actually better if you buy in at a loss and maybe use the next drop opportunity to do exactly the same thing. And now I want to show that to you, how that would look. Hold on. From the figures, why can't you not see that? Sorry. Here. So those are the prices from July, end of June, starting of July 2017. Okay, so let's say you bought 1,000 coins at that time. That would need you roughly $260 to buy the 1,000 coins, because it was around this 26 cents something. Now we scroll down. In this table I have created an RSI indicator. RSI, I'm not the best talking about the indicators, but it roughly tells you if a coin is oversold or overbought. Overbought, it is usually when it comes into the area of 70. That's why I have colored my RSI in green when it's above 64. It can not go down to 0, I think. Usually the lowest I've seen is maybe 18 or so. Then it usually rises again. How it's calculated, I won't go into the details. Anyway, so here we have this RSI. What I then look at the price, and I check does the price continue to rise. So first it drops, then it rises a little bit more, and here I made a mistake because I thought, but that's not really that important. I thought that's the highest price, but actually right now I see that's the highest price. Never mind. Let's assume that's the highest price. So from that moment on, I start checking, is there a drop occurring? And then in this example, I go for 10% drops and 10% or actually 20% rises. I think in some instances 10 and some instances 20. Anyway, it's just for demonstration purposes. So we have a 10% drop from that price compared with that price. Then I sell. I have a little bit less money than I had before because the price is lower. Then I continue to check the drop towards the price where I sold. So all these percentages are always compared to the price when I sold. And in this example, when it had, I think because I was a bit tired, I didn't do it the same way throughout the whole table. Here I rebought when it dropped to 16%. And interestingly, you see now I have almost 1,200 coins, so 20% profit. Even the price dropped. Okay, I have more coins, they are cheaper now. Then the time goes on, I have again the RSI met with the criteria. And already the day after the price has dropped. Here it has dropped 20%. I took that price for ease of use, but usually when you control that or have a bot, it would have sold minus 10% already. So here I basically lost 10% too much. And then I continued to observe the price with that sell price I achieved. And when we have a high rise, in this case 50%, or another drop around 10%, like here, I buy. In this case it was a rise, so I bought 50% loss, so to speak, so that it's not really 50% loss, but I lost quite a lot. So from 1200 coins it went down to 780. Then it happened again, it went down to 400. So basically now I have less than half the coins than with what I started. But then it starts to rise again. It goes up to 614, 715, to 700, or roughly 800 to 920. Now we're almost 2 years in. It needs a little bit patience. Now we're even, like in April 2019, so that's like 2.5 years later. Is that right? 17, 18, no, 1.5 year later. And interestingly, in June it drops again a little bit, and then it starts rising in July, and the reason is the price was dropping. And interestingly, end of September 2019 I would already be again 20% in profit, then 40% profit, 60% profit, 80% profit, like 115% profit. Like I have now more than a double the XRP than I had initially. No additional money spent. Just stop loss trading. And this is really something I can recommend everyone to investigate in. It's an interesting theory, and we're not so many people today. And basically, are there any questions from the few ones who are here? If not, I will stop the live stream here. XRP to the moon. Do you have a question? No question? In that case, I wish everyone a good night. Happy trading. For any questions around the stop loss strategy, please contact me on Twitter or leave me a comment in my video. Happy trading. Bye bye.
I'm faster, I'm more secure than you'll ever be. I'm faster, I'm cheap, and my name is XRP.